If you like this cold weather, you're going to like the forecast, especially for tomorrow. Here's a live view for you right outside of our studio in Odessa, courtesy of our West Texas State Bank weather cam. Cold conditions out there once again and breezy conditions. Let's go ahead and take a look at your temperatures right now. You can see very cold out there, 32 right now in Odessa and Midland, and 34 right there in Wink, 45 in Marfa, and the warm spot seems to be Presidio at 53 degrees there. Here's a look at your almanac to give you a perspective on things. We have been seeing cold temperatures. Hard to believe last week we were seeing 80-degree temperatures because those very cold temperatures have returned once again. The high 57 degrees yesterday, that low 32 degrees. Those temperatures dropped even more today. That high 46 degrees, that low 33 degrees. Normally we see it about 63 degrees and that low normally about 35 degrees. That record set back in 1996 at 87 degrees. I am missing those 80-degree temperatures there. Here's a look at those winds. They continue to be a factor, and because of that, the wind chill, it feels like it's colder out there than it actually is because of those gusty winds. You can see it's about 27 miles per hour in Guadalupe Pass, 27 miles per hour in Presidio. Take a look right there at Big Spring, about 18 miles per hour and 17 miles per hour in Odessa and Midland. We're going to continue to see breezy conditions even until tomorrow. You can see Guadalupe Pass, Odessa, Midland, Big Spring. Again, tomorrow morning we'll see about 14 miles per hour, and those windy conditions even continue until tomorrow evening and night. You can see about 19 miles per hour right there in Guadalupe Pass. That wind chill making things feel even colder out there. You can see it feels like it's about 20 degrees in Odessa and Midland and 18 degrees in Big Spring, so you want to make sure to bundle up. Here's a look at those windy conditions. You can see those winds coming from the east in many parts, and it is about 10 to 20 miles per hour in many areas in our viewing area. So here are the headlines here. There is a possibility of snow and ice tomorrow. We're also going to talk about below freezing temperatures, so you're going to want to remember the 4 Ps. And there's a significant drop in that high temperature, as you're going to see. Here's a look at your satellite radar. You can see cloud cover still a factor out there, partly cloudy conditions that will continue tomorrow. You can see those clouds socking in the area, creating some very cold conditions. So again, you want to make sure to bundle up and remember those 4 Ps out there. Tomorrow, here's a look at your weather. You can see we're going to start off with temperatures in the 30s. By noon, it'll stay in the mid-30s, and by 4 o'clock, it'll only get up to about the 40s. Here's a look as we zone in the northern basin, those lows in the 20s and 30s. Those highs only getting to the 30s and 40s. And take a look at the central basin. You can see those lows in the 20s and 30s. Those highs only getting to the 30s and 40s. 39 expected right there in Odessa. And 46 expected right there in Grand Falls. Trans-Pecos, you can see those lows in the 30s and those highs only getting to the 40s and 50s. 47 expected to be the high in Fort Stockton, and the mountains, very cold conditions there as well. Well below freezing, those lows in the 20s and 30s. 31 expected right there in Alpine, and those highs ranging from the 40s to the 70s. 71 expected in Presidio, 73 in Big Bend, 40 right there in Pine Springs. So your satellite radar, earlier we saw a little bit of wet weather. The big factor, though, those clouds, and that will continue to be the case until tomorrow, and we'll see some really cold conditions there. Let's go ahead and take a look. Tomorrow, you are expected to see temperatures below freezing and some gusty conditions. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. You can see the high only expected to hit 39 degrees. And there is the possibility of snow and ice in the forecast. By Friday, you guys, though, it'll be nice. We're going to see 70s, and that roller coaster ride continues.
Oh, cold day tomorrow. All right, Monica, thank you.